Hello, and welcome back to my podcast, How to Start a Business with Little to No Money. I hope you're ready for a fun episode. You'll want to get on your computer or laptop and do some research while you're listening or after you're done listening. If you're a note taker, it's time to whip out the pen and paper and start jotting this down. Today, we're going to learn how to source products. This part is actually really easy. It's just intimidating to most people to spend hours doing research on the best brands, products, and pricing. First, you'll obviously need your business idea and a list of products you'd like to carry that relate to your business. When you figure that out, you hit Google. Let's say you want to be a baker. This is a very good cost-effective business to start that you can scale into a multi-million-dollar company if your presentation is correct. Remember this, the key to continual growth is continual upgrades. When you realize a piece of equipment is getting old or really dirty and you can't wash it anymore, retire it. Your customers will notice. When you Google, you'll search baking equipment wholesale, and a ton of results will come up. I actually ran a bakery out of my home for over a year, and my tip to the wise is to find a local bakery supply shop. Get most of your items there, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and Amazon. You'll spend less time waiting on things to come in whenever you hit your local markets up. Ironically, if you want to start an auto detailing business, you can search a lot of the same spots. Walmart, Amazon, places like AutoZone, and online, Chemical Guys. That's one of my personal favorites. Yes, we did auto detailing too. You'll find there won't be a long list of businesses we haven't tried, especially in the hobby business category. If you were to want to start your own accounting firm, for instance, you will need to get certified in tax preparation at minimum to start, and then enroll yourself in a Bachelor of Science in Accounting program. I recommend Phoenix University for a traditional online college experience with due dates and deadlines, but if you want to have a more self-paced approach, this requires very much self-discipline. I would recommend Ashworth College. While they're not a federally recognized college, they do still provide a degree, and they are accredited. If the terms are starting your own business, you only have yourself to impress. Knowledge is generally knowledge regardless of the source, as long as you know both options are comparable and accredited. You can't get FAFSA grants or student loans for Ashworth College, and the expensive tuition are not something you can write off. In order to get your best bang for your buck, I'd recommend Phoenix University. The tax write-offs alone can help you save almost the entire cost of your tuition over time. If you want to start your own lawn care business, you may consider getting a certificate in property maintenance or landscaping. You won't need a degree for this, as most people aren't looking for that when they're hiring a guy to cut their grass. Now, the in-depth version of landscaping and lawn care will require some knowledge or training at minimum. Insurance is a great thing to keep in this type of business as well, because on the off chance you don't see a rock, your mower catches it, slings it through the front windshield of their brand new Mercedes, you'll wish you had insurance. Insurance is really important for all businesses, but you can forego insurance for a while if you're in a very low risk industry, such as e-commerce or something like that. Net terms is going to be your favorite words by the time you find someone willing to do it for you. Don't be overly surprised if you aren't able to get net terms for a while. You will need to build a relationship with your vendors to appropriate such a request. Usually, net terms don't come with stipulations, aside from a later date for payment. However, some vendors will change those terms and add a percentage fee on top of your base total. Be sure to double check your invoice to make sure there aren't any extra costs thrown in there. Most of the neat things that you need to find are a simple Google search away. I used to spend hours doing research on new products before I would purchase. Now I've built relationships with so many different types of vendors, I have a pretty massive supply of knowledge on where to get certain products. You're more than welcome to message me and ask about specific vendors for specific industries. If you wish to start a clothing store online or in a brick and mortar, you can go on websites like Fashion Go and Faire.com. That's FAIRE.com. Places like Faire will allow you to have a 60-day net repayment term, which basically means you have 60 days to pay off your balance in total. You can pay it before the 60 days, but on that 60th day, they will withdraw from your bank account the total amount due. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next, and I hope you are too. Policy and procedure, hiring, firing, and what to do when you have great and terrible employees.